Title: Structured Interviews. The Key to Reliable Candidate Assessment. Introduction. Human resources (HR) is an intricate field, characterized by a multitude of responsibilities that contribute significantly to an organization's performance. One of the primary functions of HR is recruiting, an area in which interviews play a crucial role. The nature and format of these interviews can profoundly impact the reliability of the results and, ultimately, the quality of the candidates selected for a position. Two commonly employed interview formats are structured and unstructured interviews. There is a growing consensus among HR professionals that structured interviews, if adhered to correctly, are a superior, more professional format, resulting in a more reliable evaluation and comparison of candidates. The art and science of structured interviews. To qualify as a structured interview, the format must meet three essential criteria. Firstly, all applicants should be asked the same set of questions, ensuring consistency across the evaluation process. Secondly, a common rating system must be used to evaluate responses. Lastly, the nature of the questions must be pertinent to the role applied for. Regrettably, many HR professionals only partially comply with these standards, commonly asking the same set of questions but frequently neglecting to apply a consistent rating system or maintaining relevance in the interview questions. Unstructured elements can creep into the interview process, introducing potential biases and errors that can skew the results and compromise the fairness of the selection process. Interviews should commence with introductions, followed by a comprehensive summary of the discussion's expected trajectory. Providing a question period for the candidate allows them to clarify their understanding and demonstrate their thought process. The interview should conclude with a determination of the candidate's fit for the role. The role of conflict, bias, and stress in the interview process. Conflict and stress are inherent aspects of interviews, given the high stakes and the candidate's need to demonstrate competence under scrutiny. However, these elements should be managed effectively to ensure fairness and reduce unnecessary discomfort. Similarly, HR professionals should be aware of the potential biases that can influence their judgment during the interview process. These can include similarity bias favoring those who resemble the interviewer, physical attractiveness bias, and the halo effect allowing one positive trait to overshadow other aspects of the candidate. These biases can lead to unfair treatment of candidates and undermine the reliability of the selection process. In addition, negative information through the grapevine can also taint the interview process. Recruiters must be careful to focus on objective data and avoid being influenced by unverified rumors or stereotypes. Using conflict strategically in interviews. Conflict, when managed strategically, can be a valuable tool during an interview process. It can be used to test a candidate's conflict resolution skills, negotiation abilities, adaptability, and stress management competencies. Hypothetical scenarios or role plays can be particularly effective in this regard, providing valuable insights into the candidate's potential performance under real-life situations. However, care should be taken to ensure that such scenarios do not escalate to extreme levels of tension or conflict, which could potentially distress the candidate and compromise the overall assessment's validity. High-stakes and high-performance team management. The interview process represents high-stakes negotiations, not just for the candidate but also for the organization. The success of a team, and ultimately the company, often depends on recruiting a right mix of competencies, abilities, and interpersonal skills. Particularly in high-performance team management, managers need to continually monitor and address skill deficiencies. This includes investing in employees through training and development programs, leveraging new technology platforms, and promoting professional development. Ensuring a team's competence and adaptability helps bridge any skills gap that could hinder an organization's performance. Relevance to the current marketplace. Considering the evolving nature of commerce in the marketplace, HR professionals need to be aware of the changing demands of different roles and industry sectors. This understanding should guide the development of interview questions and rating systems to ensure that they remain relevant and applicable. Given the technology skills gap in regions like Canada and the USA, interviews should be designed to test technical skills alongside soft skills and interpersonal capabilities. Labor market information and research should be used to guide this process, ensuring that the selection process aligns with market needs and trends. Conclusion: structured interviews, when conducted correctly, can greatly enhance the reliability and fairness of the selection process. HR professionals need to consider numerous factors, including conflict management, bias mitigation, stress management, and continually evolving market needs. Ensuring a consistent, relevant, and fair interview process does not merely benefit the candidates. It contributes to building a competent, adaptable, and high-performing workforce. As such, HR professionals should strive for continual improvement and refinement of their interview processes, seeking ongoing training and education to stay abreast of the latest trends and best practices in the field. In a rapidly changing commercial environment, the role of HR is becoming increasingly important. Effective, structured interviewing processes are a vital part of this evolving landscape, helping to ensure the selection of the best talent for each role and contributing to the overall success of organizations.